Chrisean got fucked. School crib. There. No problem. No questions asked. School crib.
Hey,
The beef is over.
the beef over?
Beef over.
When you start claiming your son, that's when the beef over. When you get your ass, when we spar and I whip your ass, that's when the beef over. You'll pray a million times with no action.
That was good. That was good. Leave it like that.
Y'all like leave it like that. No, you heard what I said. Us having that encounter gave me so much power because he can't lie. It's clear as day. He thought I was going to go with him disrespecting me and embarrassing me instead of holding my ground and calling him corny.
Chrisean really deserves everything Blueface does to her at this point. Because tell me why she was just caught kissing and cuddling up with him in Miami when he has a whole pregnant girlfriend at home due for labor any day from now. Mind you, she was just on live going off on Blue for not doing right by Neveah, praying for him to be a better man, and even claiming she will not be messing with him anymore because she didn't believe in creating broken homes, only for her to turn around and do exactly all those things to Neveah. The crazy thing is, you could tell she was gagged when people caught her with Blue. She goes and gets her back blown by him at night, and turns on the camera during the day to fake being over him. You cannot make this up. Apparently, she is doing this to Neveah because she's jealous that Blue has a better relationship with Neveah's son, who isn't even his, than he has with his own son, Junior. Okay, so in case you somehow haven't heard the recent update in the Chrisean Blueface circus, Chrisean pretty much just got exposed for being a fake bitch after someone posted a video of her in Miami being all lovey-dovey with Blueface. Now, under normal circumstances, no one would bat an eye at this because we all know she's hung up on him, and also, that's her baby daddy, so he'll always be in her life to some capacity. However, the reason people began dragging her after this video popped out is that less than a week ago, she had everyone convinced that she was a changed woman when she appeared on her usual live streams to talk about Blue and Neveah. She called Blue all kinds of demonic, claiming that he is taking advantage of Neveah and humiliating her for social media clout.
None of this stuff is okay just because you're making a couple dollars off of it, bro. Then her son has to sit there and watch all that foolery. And then she don't have the mental capacity to be there. I think that's scary, bro, to be in. If you really don't like her, bro, send her about her way, bro. Because one thing about you, Blueface, you're gonna get your karma, my nigga. Nobody feel bad for her. Nobody feel bad for her son. This grown man love destroying people for clips.
Girl, with the way Chrisean was talking, she really had all of us fooled, thinking she was finally seeing Blue for who he is. She even said she recently had to cut Blue off completely because he would always send her these sweet messages that made it seem like he was supporting her new journey to be better. But the whole time, he was really just trying to drag her back into her past life.
I'm just happy I have people calling to check up. Because I got a good heart and like he can have that chain, bro. I really don't want no parts with that guy.
But guess what? The very next day after she did all this, Blueface appeared on his live stream and flat out exposed her, revealing that he and Chrisean have been actively messing around on the side, even though she knows good and well he has a pregnant girlfriend at home. And get this, he even dared to say right out of his mouth that the reason he keeps messing with Chrisean, Neveah, and literally all these women he's been involved with is because he knows they all have nowhere to go. Yeah, they'll throw a tantrum and probably come online to tell everyone they're done with him, but they'll always come right back to him.
Yes, I still Chrisean. He laughs with that little shit. I'm gonna keep fucking bitch. Alright, I cheated. So what? I'm not going nowhere. Chrisean's not going anywhere. I have nowhere to go. So what? I'm a grown ass crib. Are you stupid?
And in as much as I find what Blue said disgusting, he is right. No shade. In fact, in another video that also went viral, he called Neveah to the room to tell her to her face that he had been cheating on her with Chrisean. And guess what she did? She just sat there, asking him why he felt the need to apologize to her. Girl, what? Why are you asking this man why he's apologizing for cheating on you with his baby mama while you are sitting home heavily pregnant and helping him live stream 24 hours every day? The bar is in hell. And you could tell Blue had no remorse saying this to her because, as he said himself, these birds ain't going nowhere.
I cheated.
I know.
Sorry.
What are you sorry for?
For cheating.
There's no reason to say sorry if you had intentions on doing it.
It just happened.
I'd never tell you sorry if I go with somebody else because I had intentions on doing it.
Yeah. Just like when you sent the nigga shits and all the shits, you had intentions on all that.
I wasn't with you. There's a difference, but I don't think that matters.
Who was you with?
I don't think that matters. That's the past.
All
But
right,
I don't have intentions on going to be with somebody else.
Take my apology and take it
saying,
with honor.
I'm taking what
I don't want to hear all that
telling
other
you,
shit
I don't have
you
intentions
saying.
on going to be with somebody else.
All right. But you ain't going nowhere?
No.
Now, of course, Chrisean was too ashamed to come out and deny it, so she stayed quiet. But that was still not enough. So everything would blow over, but that was still not enough for people to get off her. And honestly, I can't blame them. She, of all people, knows what it feels like to be heavily pregnant and still having to deal with an unfaithful man who is more dedicated to humiliating you in public. Blue did it to her with Jaden before, during, and after her pregnancy. Hell, even up until this day, he's still not claiming Junior as his son despite all the tests proving he is the father. In fact, a lot of people believe this might be the real reason she's still messing with Blue. Apparently, she's only doing this because she's secretly competing with Neveah for Blue.
And the reason why he keeps saying that about my son is because he thinks that's what hurt me the most. When I start showing him, it don't hurt, we're gonna do great without you, what else you gonna keep saying? And then like, you know, would I go to court and stuff and do all that other stuff?
You see, a lot of people don't know this, but despite Blue blatantly denying Junior, he has never had a problem claiming Neveah's son, who she had with another man way before even getting with her. Can you imagine how Chrisean felt, seeing the man who she was trying to build a life with move on with a new woman, get her pregnant, and even treat her son from another relationship better than his biological son? Hell, even Neveah was gagged that Blue had a better relationship with her son than he had with Junior.
He's treated my son way better than his own biological father did. As a matter of fact, my son's very attached to him than his own biological father.
And honey, Chrisean was pressed to the ground when she saw this. She immediately got on live to go in on Blue for claiming Neveah's son while completely ignoring Junior. She even went as far as bringing up those wild rumors that Blue has allegedly been touching Neveah's son inappropriately behind closed doors. Now, mind you, these rumors are not confirmed, nor is there any proof that it's true, but Chrisean still brought it up on her live in front of thousands of people to push the agenda so he'll be forced to stop hanging around Neveah's son.
You're spending more time with a little boy that's not even your kid, more than your kids. That's petty. Then while you still trying to hurt us, why they clip farming and saying that you my bro, that little boy? Why they saying it's real weird? You see how bad you getting clipped because you want to do stuff out of pain, out of resentment, out of a reaction, out of, you know what I'm saying? You doing stuff demonically now.
And Blueface actually responded to this by posting a screenshot of Chrisean in his DMs, telling him how she wanted to pull up on him, and even calling him all kinds of papa and dada. He also added the caption, "The jig is up, Chrisean. You want to be a part of the circus so bad, but want to act bigger than the program." He also went off on her for leaving her son with her friends to be in LA alone chasing fame instead of taking care of him.
Co-parent with Junior. Chat, the Junior ain't even out here. What the f you talking about? Yeah, talking about. Make it make sense, chat. You're in California without your son. Your alleged baby dad. Acting like you not a part of the circus and you just...
And once again, I hate to say it, but Blue is right. How are you sleeping with this man on the low and in his DMs calling him dada, but come online to diss him and make it look like you're on his pregnant girlfriend's side? That's a new low, even for Chrisean. And on top of all that, she was just seen acting lovey-dovey with him in Miami. Now, as for Neveah, she didn't publicly address Chrisean, but people are saying the reason she took the news of the cheating well is that she plans to get back at Blue and Chrisean in ways they won't see coming. They think she's slow, but she's really miles ahead of them. And no shade, Neveah probably knew he was cheating on her with Chrisean all the way back in March when she caught him sneaking protection into his jacket right before heading out.
Let me check.
Damn, why you all over my jacket?
What you show?
Huh?
Why you show?
One person said, people think she is slow, and she might be, but this is a woman who's likely 1000% not in love with him. She's there for every other reason but love. He need to be worried, not happy. Another person said, why are y'all shocked? Chrisean has mental health issues. Blueface doesn't have to claim Junior. She barely claims him, and she knows he's not the father. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Chrisean betraying Neveah after making her think she was on her side? And do you really think Neveah will get back at them after her pregnancy like people are saying? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.